Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to another episode of Winter's Guide to Personal Endeavours. In this episode we are going to do the hard endeavour Tetryon Damage Space. As always, we have arrived at our destination, which is the Dyson Sphere Gateway, which is located approximately in the centre of the Beta Quadrant. For this mission we need Tetryon weapons, as you would expect, and I do keep 2 in my inventory just for such occasions. So we're going to switch over to those now. Then we're going to go to the Solanae Dyson Sphere, and once we arrive in the Solanae Dyson Sphere, we're going to take the Ground Battle Zone shuttle to the Ground Battle Zone, and once we get there, we're going to leave there and beam up into our ship, which will place us in the Contested Zone, which is where we want to be to complete this particular endeavour. And here we are now in the Contested Zone. And alternatives for doing this particular endeavor. You can do story missions, doesn't matter, as long as you've got Tetryon weapons on your ship, whether it's dual heavy cannons, beam arrays, it doesn't matter. If you want to do TFOs, you can do them as well, but beware that you're going to be in there 10 or 15 minutes, most likely, in order to complete the endeavour, whereas I would expect us to be about 5 or 10 minutes in doing it this way to complete the endeavour. Roughly there or thereabouts is what I would expect. All going well, which hopefully it should do, because actually it looks like the boss stage is almost ready to kick off here. In fact, it is ready to kick off. So we're going to go up now and we're going to start doing some damage. So we'll let this guy kick off his shield. Oh, his health is dropping fast. His health is dropping very fast. Alright, let's go to this guy instead. And hopefully we won't be in here too long in order to complete this endeavour. Hopefully, all going well. And basically this is all you want to do. You want to just fly around the contested zone and engage any targets that you come across. If you are here for the boss stage, brilliant, and I do recommend that you stay here for at least one boss stage, because you will get like 70 or 80 Dyson sphere marks, and you will also get 720 dilithium, which is a pretty good reward for the amount of time invested into doing the endeavour. It's certainly what my plan is going to be anyway, is to stick around here for one boss stage. And crap, we died. What are we up to? We're up to 159,000 within the space of what, a minute? Probably, since we got into combat. Which ain't bad at all. Nothing wrong with that whatsoever. Okay. So now we'll get back into combat, and we'll see if we can finish off this endeavour. But yeah, there's nothing too complicated about this. Like I said, you just fly around and engage any targets that you come across. The more targets you can engage at once, the better. The more damage that you'll do. And while you're here, why not stick around for one boss stage? Like I said, it's a pretty good return on investment. For the time that you invest, getting 720 dilithium for the sake of 5, maybe 10 minutes. If you haven't got your daily bonus marks already, then you should end up with like 70 or 80 Dyson Sphere marks for your trouble as well. What are you up to now? We're up to 205,000 damage. Excellent. Okay. Let's get ready to engage these guys now. And we'll try and clock up some more of that damage if we can. And we're up to 270,000 damage. So it is really clocking up here very fast. Up to 280,000. His shield is being regenerated on the back end. No matter. Let's see, have we got more guys back here? We don't, but do we have any? We do. Haha. Okay, let's build up our shields, buff up, and engage these guys. Okay, we're up to 309,000 damage so far, which is really, really good. So we have less than 200,000 to go. Excuse me. So we're going to head over this direction, and we'll head for that one last citadel that still remains. Actually, do you know what? He's going to be dead any second now, because, like, look. Oh no, he's up to 80,000. No, screw it. We'll go to the wastelands here, because we can see the wastelands has been recaptured. So there's going to be an abundance of enemies there, and we'll engage them, and hopefully we should get a nice bit of damage clocked up. This is part of it as well. You have to be clever when doing these endeavors. Like, you need to be able to read the situation of the map that you're on. You know, like we just done there. You know, by the time we would have got over to the citadel, he probably would have been down to what, about 50%, maybe 40% damage, or health would have been left on him, and there would have been a huge amount of other players there. Well, not a huge amount, but you know, there probably would have been about 5 or 6 other players there. All of them, you know, clocking up, basically taking damage away from you. Whereas we probably got a lot more by being here. And we'll move on to the next area once we've taken care of all the enemies here. Which it looks like we have. Okay, so now we're going to go to the Allied front. This is the Allied front here. I'll show you on the map. This is where we are now. We're down the wastelands, and we're heading up to the Allied front now. Then we might go to the industrial zone if that hasn't been recaptured. We'll probably head that way anyway, because we might get some Voths spawning here as well, which you guys no doubt know about already from seeing other episodes in this series up to this point. What are we up to? We're up to 369,000, so we're nearly there. We're, what, 8 minutes? 8 minutes in. So, yeah, we're doing really, really well. Okay, let's come out of full impulse, and we'll buff up. Ooh, ay caramba. Okay, these guys, refracting shields should be down. And we should get up to 400,000 Tetryon damage easy by finishing off these guys now, I would say. Whoops. Okay, is there another group spawning here? There is not. Alright, what are we up to? 430,000. Okay, so now we're going to head over to the industrial zone, and hopefully we'll be able to finish off this endeavor. Bear in mind as well, I'm just using 2 Mark 12 Tetryon dual heavy cannons. They're not of any great quality. They're only common quality. They're white. They have no mods on them. And that's all that you need. If you use a beam build, if you use beam arrays, then go with 2 beam arrays. Simple as that, really. It doesn't matter. You don't need any great weapons in order to be able to do this particular endeavor. Just any crap will do. As long as it's Mark 12, it will do you just fine. It doesn't matter what it is, but your minimum standard is Mark 12 at the very least. That's what you want to be aiming for. Alright, let's see if we can take out a few more of these guys. My health is really, really low. And there we are. Hard Endeavor complete in 11 minutes. Alright, so we just went a little bit over the 10-minute mark. But not too bad all the same. Nothing wrong with that at all. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that we need to go over. Like I said, you can do TFOs, but bear in mind you are going to be in there 10 or 15 minutes depending on the TFO. You could be in there a lot longer. Like if it's gravity kills or something like that, you're probably going to be in there 20 to 30 minutes with a half decent team. Story missions will work as well, but bear in mind that there's going to be both ground and space portions to that, so you probably won't get the endeavor done in any one space engagement. So yeah, my recommendation is to come to the Dyson Sphere, the contested zone, and stick around for one boss stage. Anyway, we're going to leave it there for now. Thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please leave a like. That would help me out enormously. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And as always, please subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. My name is Winters, and I'll catch you next time. So until then, take care.